Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bria back with another video. If you're a regular dayer, welcome back, and if you're new to my channel, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button before watching the rest of the video. As you guys can see by the title of today's video, I am back with another TV recap of the challenge season 38, Ride or Dies. So I'm going to be doing a little TV recap on episode 2 because I thought I would wait for episode 3, but then I was like, there's really so much I want to talk about, so I feel like if I wait, the excitement and the thrill won't be the same. Okay, cool. So in the beginning of episode 2, this is basically where Nani and Bananas come in at the end of the elimination challenge, right? So TJ is like, I've got some other people for you here today. So this is where Nani and Bananas come in. Like I said in the previous video, none of the contestants were happy. They were all just like, oh, some were happy, some were sad, some were just like, what the hell is going on over here? Yeah, okay, cool. So we fast forward to I'm not gonna spend so much time on what's this thing called, explaining the whole thing, but then I'm basically just gonna go into what's important and what's not important, right? Cool. So if you see me look down here, I have my little sticky notes here, so just in case I kind of forget what happens, right? Okay, Shapo, so before I even forget, TJ also announces that Emmy, okay, before we even get there, Chap. Okay, cool, so whatever, they go back into the house and the following day is the challenge, right? So I forgot what the challenge was called, but before even they start with the daily challenge, TJ announces that Emmy and Nam can't basically continue playing anymore because Emmy was like, this is very, very dirty for me. I cannot continue like this. This is just too much for me, yeah? So she was like, I can't do it anymore, so she left. Obviously Nam was so upset. I would be upset too because that we're going into the challenge and you know what happens, you are down there to fight and get dirty and do what you gotta do to win, right? So she was like, I ain't having it. So Chapo, they got DQ'd and whatnot. So onto the daily challenge. I forgot what the daily challenge was, but they basically had to swim, get onto a rope and onto a balancing beam and whatnot, right? So the first people to go onto the daily challenge was Horacio and Olivia. They killed it. Horacio killed it. He is a rookie, but guys, he killed it. Even TJ was like, he is a champ, he is a fighter, because he literally did that thing so quickly. And what's this thing called, him and Olivia were able to complete the course, the challenge in in a couple of minutes. They were very, very quick, and TJ was so impressed. I was also so impressed. I was like, yes, this is what I'm talking about. Let the rookies dominate, right? Okay, Sharpa, so other people are also going on. At this point, everybody's just getting disqualified because nobody else could complete the daily challenge. Turbo and Tamara got disqualified. Nelson and Nerys got disqualified. At this point, everybody was just getting disqualified because they couldn't get onto the balancing beam. I think that's what you call it. But anyway, so nobody could do it, but Tori and Devin were able to complete it, Horacio and Olivia were able to complete it, and Nani and Bananas were able to complete it, right? So at the end of the challenge, TJ is like, what did he say? He said something, he's like, can the next challenges come up? So now we're thinking, but wait a minute, Nani and Bananas were the last team to go to go onto the obstacle course to compete. Who are you calling? We're all just turning our heads. We're just like, what is going on? So the contestants are like, what is going on, right? At this point, I'm just at the edge of my seat because I'm like, who is coming back? Who are the new people? So guys, another shocker. In comes, I like saying in comes in, but I know that doesn't make sense, but in comes KC and Kenny. Remember in the previous video I said like they were not medically cleared, they got COVID, but they came back because they were medically cleared. TJ was like, I'm feeling a little bit happy, I'm feeling a little bit friendly, so here are some contestants for you guys. Okay, so at this point I was like, yes. Nani was so happy because Nani and Casey are dating and whatnot. At this point I'm ecstatic. I'm like, yes Casey, let's go, let's do this, right? Okay, they also were able to complete the daily challenge. Hooray to them. Literally only 4 teams were able to complete the daily challenge, it being Horacio and Olivia, the only rookie team, Devin and Tori, Bananas and Nani, and Casey and Kenny. And Kenny is also a rookie, so only 4 teams were able to complete it, right? Okay, cool. Fast forward to TJ announces the winners. At this point, honestly guys, I really thought that what's this thing called, Horacio and Olivia were gonna win the daily challenge, because Horacio was so quick. Like, he was so quick. Olivia was also very quick, but like she kind of stumbled here and there, but I genuinely thought that they were gonna win the challenge. So now TJ announces the winners. He's like, the people that were able to complete the challenge was Nani and Bananas. At this point I'm like, yes, this is what I'm talking about. Like, do you get me? So yeah, other people were happy, other people were just like, damn, you know, they're a vet team, that means like the rookies are in trouble at this point. Okay, sharp. Fast forward to after the daily challenge, right? They get back into the house, you know what. So Nani walks up to Turbo and says to Turbo that I'm hearing that people are saying that you don't mind going into elimination. Is that what you really want? Because back to other season on War of the Worlds 1, Turbo and Nani were teammates, right? So Nani just wanted to know, okay, Turbo, do you want to go in? Because like, if you want to go in, I can put you in, but if you don't want to go in, I can save you because I take you as my friend, and what's this thing called, I can save you and whatnot, you know. Turbo is not having it. Turbo is, guys, Turbo annoys me. He really annoys me. Like, he's so rude. He's hot-headed. Like, I really don't know how to explain him, but like, he's so rude. He gets angry really quickly. He can't take a joke. Like, he can't take a joke. Like, guys, he can't take a joke. Okay, Turbo is a lot. So Nani, at this point, they're having a full-blown argument. Turbo is not listening. Nani's trying to get her point across. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to insert the clip somewhere over here so you guys can basically see what the whole fight was about. If I can't, then I'm sorry, but then if I can, I'll basically just show it before, but it doesn't matter. So they're having a full-on blown argument. Turbo's not listening. Nani's just trying to explain, okay, Turbo, this is what I'm trying to do, so okay, he's like, you know what, Nani, just leave him. He's not willing to listen, so it is what it is. So now they go on to what's this thing called, they go on to before they go on to interrogation, sorry, my bad. So obviously the winners, Nani and Bananas, they have to pick 4 teams to go into elimination, right? So they initially picked, oh guys, sorry, they picked Michelle and Jay. I'll just insert their pictures somewhere over here. They picked Michelle and Jay, Horacio and Olivia, Tamara and Turbo, and Johnny and Raven. So they said that they picked Johnny and Raven because, remember in the first episode, they were calling the shots, making big moves. So Johnny was like, okay, so we heard that you pulling on big moves over here, so you are a competitor, and because you were going after the vets, I'm gonna go after you because you think you're the big man, you think you're the big boss. Now let's see what you're gonna do if I put you in. So that's why they basically nominated Johnny and Raven, and obviously Turbo and Tamara was just because Turbo, oh guys, Turbo annoys me. He was not willing to listen. He was just, yeah. And then Horacio and Olivia, because they nominated them because Horacio, they did so well in the challenge. They just see him as a great competitor and obviously as a threat. And Michelle and Jay is basically just because Bananas does not trust Jay. Period, point blank. Right, cool. So now they go on to what we call interrogation. So obviously interrogation is where the winners, Nani and Bananas, get to have a conversation with the nominated contestants, right? so they have to like, you know, plead their case. Okay, do you want to go in? If we put you in, like, you know, stuff like that. Like, do you really want to go in? And obviously if you don't want to go, you tell them, okay, no, I'm not ready, I don't really want to go in, but stuff like that, right? Cool. So during interrogation, Turbo was not having it. Once again, Turbo was like, you know what, Nani, I don't want to listen to you, I don't want to speak to you. He was just being rude. Like, he's just so rude. Like, I thought it was like language barrier, but at some point it's just like, bro, just calm down, listen, and hear her out. He was like, you know, I don't want to listen to you. He was getting up, he was just being aggressive. So Nani at that point was like, you know what, I don't take you as my friend anymore. You don't want to listen to me, and you know what, for that you are gonna go in. Okay, cool, right? So that's what goes down. Okay, and then so now we go on to the zone, right? So obviously now onto the zone, TJ asks Nani and Bananas who they have decided to put onto the elimination thingamabob. So because of Turbo's actions, I feel like this was so expected, and also because Turbo is a very good competitor, they just wanted to take him out. And also Turbo, look guys, Turbo in this episode was just getting on my nerves. Badly. He was just getting on my nerves. Like, I couldn't, like, I also wanted him out. Like, you know. So Nani was like, we nominated Turbo and Tamara to go into elimination today. So Turbo was like, you know, I'm not even gonna give him the time of the day, you know, time of day, or what, the limelight, or whatever you want to call it. Like, I'm not even gonna speak about him at this point because he gets on my nerves. So okay, cool. They nominate Turbo and Tamara to go into elimination, right? So now there are 3 teams left. It being Michelle and Jay, Horacio and Olivia, Johnny and Raven. So that means they have to go on to daggers called the draw, right? So the first people that went was Johnny and Raven. They pulled out the first dagger. The first dagger was black. And then next went Horacio and Olivia. They pulled out the dagger. The dagger was black. So now it's like a sense of relief to Michelle and Jay, because that means the only dagger that's left is the safe dagger. So they were safe from elimination, right? Cool. So now it's up to them to save either Horacio and Olivia and Johnny and Raven. So now because Jay and Johnny are friends, you know, Jay was like, we are saving Johnny and Raven from elimination tonight. So the people that are going into elimination was Trevor and Tamara and Horacio and Olivia, right? Cool. So the challenge was called Memory Lane. So basically it's like, what's it called? I don't know. You know that game that you guys play where it's like you have to match 2 things together, like I don't know what it's called, but the challenge was called Memory Lane. So basically you your partner runs onto some board thing. They have to open 2 blocks, and then the 2 blocks has like 2 images, and then you have to go back, and then your partner has to go in, and then your partner has to pick 2 matching stuff. Like if it's a heart, it has to be 2 hearts that are the same, something like that, guys. I don't know what it's called, but I'll try and insert the clip somewhere over here so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, cool. So they were playing Memory Lane. At this point it was going so quick. I genuinely thought that Turbo and Tamara were going to win, but that did not happen, child. You know, I really thought that they were going to win, because what came down into this challenge is your social game. Do you have friends in the house? Like, that's what it literally came down onto, you know, because as they were playing, Olivia and Horacio were getting help from the other contestants, because they couldn't, like, you needed like other people to help you guys, because they are on top and they can basically see and they can memorize, okay, this is there. So they were basically getting help from the other contestants. So that means having friends in the game and having alliances and having a good social game kind of went on to play in this challenge, because Turbo and Tamara were friends with nobody. Turbo was pissing everybody off. Turbo was fighting everybody, so nobody was helping them and nobody was cheering for them. So at the end of the challenge, I was happy actually. Horacio and Olivia won. That means Turbo and Tamara were eliminated. Period. So Horacio and Olivia won. I was so happy. They were very happy, and I feel like all the other challenges were happy because at this point Turbo was gone. Because Turbo is a really good competitor, and also they were also happy he's gone because yo guys, Turbo is a headache. Yo, why not all be such yo, I also wanted him out the house, if I'm being completely honest, but they were gone. And that was basically the end of the episode. Like, I just summarized the whole thing so quickly. That was the end of the episode, and then TJ was like, I'll see you guys next time. Right, so now people are about to go down the stairs, and he's like, wait a minute, I'm feeling friendly again. That means another competitor's coming. At this point, I'm like, you know what, TJ is playing with my emotions, because I genuinely thought like they were not gonna come now. Maybe like, you know, after episode 5 or 6, other competitors were gonna come. He's like, wait a minute, we have another competitor coming. At this point, I'm thinking, who could it be? Who could it be? The challenges are like so confused. They're like, who could it be? Who is it? Guys, guess who walked in? Guess who walked in at the end of the episode? Jordan Weasley. Is that his surname? I hope that's his surname, child. Jordan walked in. Guys, Jordan, he's also a talent champion. He is an amazing competitor. He is smart, he is good, he is a vet as well. He is just amazing. He's like, I don't even know how to explain him, child, but the one person that was shocked to see Jordan was Tori, because if you don't know, Tori and Jordan were dating, they got engaged, and I don't know who broke up with who, because the story is so messy. One is saying Jordan broke up with Tori, others are saying Tori broke up with Jordan. We'll never really know, so maybe we'll find out in the next episode. But guys, the newest competitor on the challenge is Jordan Weasley. I think that's his surname, I'm not sure, but it's Jordan's, guys. So that is what basically happened in episode 2, guys. Like, so much happened, a little drama obviously because of Turbo, but nothing juicy as of yet. But I know it's coming. I know it's coming, and when it comes, I'm going to plug you guys, and I'm going to tell you guys what happened. Yeah, but yeah, guys, make it this far. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.